Act 5, Scene 1, page number 145. In the previous video, we had finished the explanation up to line number 205, and today we have to continue from line number 206. Okay, so here Bassanio said that sweet Portia, if you did know to whom I gave the ring, if you did know for whom I gave the ring, and would conceive for what I gave the ring, and how unwillingly I left the ring, when not would be accepted but the ring, you would abate the strength of your displeasure. Okay, now what does it mean? Bassanio said, sweet Portia, that is, dearest Portia. If you only knew the person to whom I gave the ring, and on whose behalf I gave it, if you could understand why I had given it, if you knew how unwillingly I gave it when nothing else was accepted to him, then you would be less angry with me. Okay, so what Bassanio has said, that is, dearest Portia, if you did know to whom I gave the ring, that is, if you will come to know that to whom I have given the ring, and if you did know for whom I gave the ring, that is, what is the reason behind the ring, behind giving the ring, that on whose behalf I gave it, if you will come to know about that, and would conceive for what I gave the ring, that is, if you will come to know about the reason that why I gave that ring, and how unwillingly I left the ring, that is, if you knew how unwillingly I gave it when nothing else was accepted to him, you would abate the strength of your displeasure. Okay, you will abate means lessen, or we can say reduce. Okay, so here he said that if you will come to know about all these things, then you will not be so much angry from me. Then after this, Portia said that if you had known the virtue of the ring, or half her worthiness that gave the ring, or your own honor to contain the ring, you would not then have parted with the ring. What man is there so much unreasonable, if you had pleased to have defended it with any terms of zeal, wanted the modesty to urge the thing held as a ceremony. Nerissa teaches me what to believe. I will die for it, but some woman had the ring. Now, what does it mean? Portia said that if you had known the virtue of the ring, Portia said that if you had understood the virtue, that is, the sentiments, emotions attached to the ring, or half her worthiness that gave the ring, that is, or half of the worth of your wife who had given it to you, if you had understood that, that is, if you had valued to your wife, then, or your own honor to contain the ring, that is, if you would have understood that it is your honor, that is, it was your duty and responsibility to keep it safe with you, you would never have given it away, that is, you would never have given it away to anyone if you would have understood these things. And then she said that you would not then have parted with the ring. What man is there so much unreasonable, if you had pleased to have defended it with any terms of zeal, wanted the modesty to urge the thing held at ceremony. Now after this, what she said, that if you had cared to defend your point of view with firm determination, which man would have been lacking in good manners as to insist on having a thing which you held most sacred? Okay, so here that means, in short, if we say that Portia now blames Bassanio, that is, if you would have taken care, if you would have cared to defend your point of view with your full determination, then who is that man who will not understand the problem of the other? okay, and who will not uh, understand and will not take such kind of sacred ring from you. Now, after that, she said that Nerissa teaches me what to believe. I will die for it, but some woman had the ring. Now she said that, but Nerissa teaches me what to believe. I will wager my very life. That is, I will stake my very life that you gave the ring to some woman. That is, if you have given that ring to any of the women, so really I am going to give up my life. Then Bassanio said, that no, by my honor, madam, by my soul, no woman had it but a civil doctor. Then what Bassanio now said, that upon my honor, upon my soul, no woman has it but a civil doctor. But I gave that ring to a doctor of civil law, that is to the lawyer, who refused to accept 3,000 ducats. Okay, that is next line, that which did refuse 3,000 ducats of me. That is, that lawyer refused to have 3,000 ducats from me and begged the ring. That is, he only begged for the ring, he only asked for the ring. Then after this, the which I did deny him, and suffered him to go displeased away. Then he tells that, and I refused to give him the ring and allowed him to go away displeased. Then after that, what happened? Even he that had held up the very life of my dear friend. What should I say, sweet lady? Now, after this, he said that in fact he had saved the life of my dear friend Antonio. And what could I say to him, dear lady? I was enforced to send it after him. That is, I was ashamed. I felt ashamed, and with a feeling of courtesy, I was compelled, I was forced to send the ring to him later. And then she said, my honor would not let ingratitude so much besmear it. Then Bassanio said that thus my honor could not be tainted by such ingratitude. Forgive me, my good lady. I swear by the stars in the sky that if you had been present there, you would have asked me to give the ring to the doctor. Okay, so finally Bassanio said, that is, if you would have been there with me, then you yourself would have told me, you yourself would have asked me to take out this ring and give to that lawyer. Okay, then Portia replied, let not that doctor never come near my house, since he has got the jewel that I loved, and that which you did swear to keep for me. I will become as liberal as you. I will not deny him anything I have. Then what Portia said, that is, let that doctor never come near my house. That is, let him keep away from my house. Since he has the diamond which I love, that is, since he has that diamond, precious diamond that I loved, so never allow that man to come near my house, and which you had vowed to keep for me, and the same diamond he has with him, which you had swore to keep with you. And if he comes near my house, then I will be as generous as you have been, and will not refuse him anything I have. Then Nerissa to Gratiano now said, nor I his clerk, therefore be well advised how you do leave me to my own protection. Now Nerissa said to Gratiano here on the other side, that nor shall I refuse anything to his clerk. Now Nerissa said to Gratiano, that is, nor I was able to nor shall I refuse anything to his clerk. Therefore, make sure you do not leave me unguarded. So, what Nerissa said, that is, if you will allow that person to come near the house, then I will also not, I will not refuse anything to his clerk. Whatever he will ask from me, I will give him everything. Therefore, make sure you do not leave me unguarded. Then Antonio said, I am the unhappy subject of this quarrel. Now, Antonio was standing there and he was thinking that because of him only there is argument between husbands and wives. So here Antonio said that I am the unhappy cause of these quarrels. That is, I am one of the reasons for these quarrels. Then Portia replied, Sir, grieve not. You are welcome notwithstanding. Then Portia said that, Sir, do not get upset. You are welcome in spite of all these things. Then Bassanio, Portia, forgive me this enforced wrong, and in the hearing of these many friends, I swear to thee, even by thy own fair eyes, wherein I see myself. Now, here Bassanio said that Portia, pardon me, that is, forgive me, for the wrong which I was forced to inflict on you. I swear to thee, that is, here I swear to you once again, that even by thine own fair eyes, that is, by looking into your eyes, I take oath today that wherein I see myself, that is, in the same eyes where I can see myself. Then Portia, mark you that, but that in both my eyes he doubly sees himself. In each eye one swear by your double self, and there is an oath of credit. Now Portia said, hear what he says, that he sees himself twice in my both eyes, one image of himself in each eye. So he swear by an appropriate oath by his double self. Is that an oath to be believed? Then Bassanio said, Nay, but hear me, pardon this fault, and by my soul I swear, I never more will break an oath with thee. Then Bassanio said that, but listen to me, my lady, and forgive me this fault of mine. That is, you forget this mistake of mine, and I swear today by my soul that I shall never break an oath again. Then Antonio said, he replied, I once did lend my body for his wealth, which, but for him that had your husband's ring, had quite miscarried. I dare to bound again my soul upon the forfeit that your Lord will never more break faith advisely. Then what Antonio said, that I once did lend my body for his well, that is, once already I pledged my body for his well-being, but for the man who got your husband's ring I would have died. And then he tells that here, that which but for him that had your husband's ring had quite miscarried, that is, but for the man who got your husband's ring I would have died. I dare pledge myself again, that is, once there was risk to my life, now as I am saved, so I risk my life once again, at the risk of forfeiting my soul, that Bassanio will never again deliberately break the promise made to you. Then Portia said here that then you shall be his surety, give him this and bid him keep it better than the other. Then Portia said, then you will become his security, Antonio. Give him this ring. Now she gives a ring to Antonio and tells that you give this to your friend and ask him to take care of it better than he had done before. Then Antonio said, here, Lord Bassanio, swear to keep this ring. Now Antonio gave that ring to Bassanio and said that promise to keep this ring forever. Bassanio said, by heaven, it is the same I gave the doctor. Now, when Bassanio looked at that ring, so he could not believe, and he said that by heaven, that this is the same ring which I gave to the doctor, that is, to the lawyer. And then Portia said, I had it of him, pardon me, Bassanio. And then Portia says that I had it of of him, that yes, I got this ring from him. Forgive me, Bassanio, for this. Then Nerissa said, and pardon me, my gentle Greciano, for that same scrubbed boy, the doctor's clerk, did give me this. Now Nerissa also gives her ring back to Greciano and says that, and forgive me, Greciano, that same young boy who was the doctor's clerk gave me this. Then Portia said, you are all amazed. Here is a letter. Read it at your leisure. It comes from Padua, from Bellario. There you shall find that Portia was the doctor, Nerissa there her clerk, Lorenzo her here shall witness I set forth as soon as you, and even but now returned. I have not yet entered my house. Antonio, you are welcome, and I have better news in store for you than you expect. Unseal this letter soon. There you shall find 3 of your Aragises are richly come to harbour suddenly. You shall not know by what strange accident I chanced on this letter. Now what Portia said, that you are all amazed. That is, now when Nerissa and Portia give back that ring, so all the other who were there, that Greciano, Bassanio, Antonio, they all were looking very surprising. So she said that you are all surprised. Here is a letter for you. And now she gives a letter to him and then said that here is a letter for you. Read it at your leisure. That is, you read this letter in your free time. I got it from Bellario in Padua. That is, I got this letter from Dr. Bellario in Padua. There you will see that Portia was the doctor of law and Nerissa was her clerk. Lorenzo here will testify that I left the place as soon as you did and have returned just now. I have not even entered my house yet. Antonio, you are welcome here. I have greater news for you. And now she gives good news to Antonio. And what news does she give to Antonio? That she gives one letter and says, open this letter at once and you will note, that is, you will come to know in the letter that 3 of your merchant ships with valuable cargo have unexpectedly reached the harbor. I will not let you know by what a strange coincidence I happen to get this letter. That is, don't ask me about this, that how I got this. Now Antonio, that I am dumb, that is, I am speechless. Then Bassanio said, were you the doctor and I knew you not? And then Bassanio said that, were you actually the lawyer and I did not recognize you? Then Greciano said, were you the clerk, Nerissa? Then Antonio said to Portia, sweet lady, you have given me life and living, for here I read for certain that my ships are safely come to road. Then Antonio said to Portia, dear madam, you have not only given me a new life, but also the means of living. So in this letter, I read that my ships have safely reached the harbor. Then Portia said, how now, Lorenzo, my clerk has some good comforts too for you. Now Portia gives good news to Lorenzo about the deed of gift. And what Portia said, that now about you, Lorenzo, my clerk has some very pleasant news for you. Then Nerissa tells, ay, and I give him without a fee. There do I give you and Jessica. Now Nerissa said that yes, and I will not charge him a fee for my services. Here, Lorenzo, I give to you and Jessica a special legal agreement from the wealthy Jew, in which he undertakes to leave you and as a gift after his death all the property which he possesses. Okay, so finally they tell Lorenzo and Jessica about the deed of gift. Lorenzo said, "Fair ladies, you drop manna in the way of starved people." Now you can look for the meaning. Manna, it is given on the other side, point number 296. So here uh, Lorenzo said that, "Fair ladies, that dear ladies, you drop food from heaven before hungry people today." Then Portia said that, "It is almost morning and yet I am sure you are not satisfied of these events at full." So what does it mean? Portia said that it is almost morning now and yet I am sure that you are not fully satisfied how all these events took place. Let us go in and charge us there upon interrogatories, and we will answer all things faithfully. Then what Portia said, that let us go in, that is let us go inside the house, and you may put all your questions as though we were witness in court, and we will answer every question of yours faithfully. Then Gratiano said, "Let it be so. Well, while I live, I will fear no other thing so sore as keeping safe Nerissa's ring." Then what Gratiano said, "Let it be so." That yes, we should get inside the house and talk there. While I am alive, I will fear no other thing as much keeping safe Nerissa's ring. And then finally the play has end. Okay. Act 5, Scene 1 is over. Goodbye, dear children.